Hello everyone. Welcome to the lecture series of power electronics. In this session, I am going to discuss how does class D chopper operate. Someone can say class D as type D also. Both are same only. So, you know, the class D chopper is a two-quadrant chopper which is going to operate in first and fourth quadrant. That point you need to understand. This is most important. Class D chopper is operating at first and fourth quadrant. Why? So let's explain with the help of the simple operation of class tree chopper. First of all, I would like to show you the circuit diagram of class tree chopper. So we have DC input, DC supply, and we have two power electronic switches S1 and S2. Apart from that, we have two power diode D1 and D2 respectively. We are using an RLE load. RLE load is basically a DC motor load. When it comes to the working, so remember, S1 and S2 are turning on simultaneously. The second case, S1 and S2 will be turned off at a time, simultaneously. That is a speciality of this particular chopper. Now, what are the speciality when S1 and S2 are triggered at the same time? Let us sketch the particular diagram to understand the current flow when S1 and S2 are turned on at simultaneously. Now you can see S1 and S2 are turned on simultaneously by providing the suitable gating pulse. So when S1 and S2 are turned off simultaneously, you can check the current flow in this fashion. Now look at this, the current flow it will be passing in this direction. Then it is S1 is conducting, then current is passing through the RLE load. And whenever current is passing through the RLE load, you know that the inductor that is going to store energy from the magnetic field, right? So inductor stores energy. So the inductor current, if you observe, it is just like a ramping up the inductor current. So now it will find out a convenient path and it is going to move on to negative end of the supply. Current flow starts from the positive end of the battery or DC supply and it is terminated to the negative end of the battery. This is the way how the current passes or current flow takes place. At the time, you can see that there is a energy storage, one of the energy storage element inductor that is getting charged. When it comes to the second case, that is if two switches are turned off simultaneously. Now, please verify carefully. Inductor is already charged whenever S1 and S2 are turned on simultaneously. Now, whenever switch is released or switch is at off condition, first of all, the inductor polarity is getting reversed. That is the first point you need to understand. Now you can see the polarity will be like this, negative and positive over here. Now just tell me how the current flow will be taken place. See, current flow will be taken place from the positive to negative. That means it will act as a source. Now current flow will be starting from the positive to, it will find out a suitable path and it is keep on moving. Then it never passed to S1 because it is in open condition, because it is on off condition. Now it will be passing through in this particular direction and pass to the input. Then it will take the path to the diode because diode is getting forward bias. Ultimately, it will be reaching at the negative of the inductor. That means the energy, it follows, this follows the laws of energy conservation. Inductor releases the energy, inductor current will be gradually reduced. So ramping down will be taken place, especially for the inductor current. So ramping up during the S1 and S2 are turned off simultaneously and ramping down whenever S1 and S2 are off condition. As I already mentioned you that during the S1 and S2 are on, so what is going to happen? The device that is going to operate in the first quadrant, output voltage is positive, even output current also will be getting positive. That is a specialty which you can observe. So when it comes to the S1 and S2 are turned off simultaneously, we can say the diode D1 and D2 will be conducted. Here the thing is, the current is positive, but the voltage you are getting in a reversal order. In the sense, voltage polarity will be negative. That is a specialty which you can observe here. So now, one of the thing you can observe very clearly, how the waveform, how about the waveforms? See, S1 and S2 are turned on at a simultaneously by providing the gating pulse. Okay, that is going to happen. Then That is actually happening during whenever S1 and S2 are on. Whenever S1 and S2 are off simultaneously, what is going to happen? Diode D1 and D2 will be conducted. The cycle is going to be repeated. Hope it is very clear to everybody. So, whenever S1 and S2 are turned on simultaneously, there is a growth of inductor current. Inductor will be reaching from I minimum to I maximum. So, whenever switch is released simultaneously, the whatever the energy stored in the inductor, that is getting released. So, this cycle will be repeated. So, if I talk about like the output voltage, so I told you that during S1 and S2 are turned on simultaneously, I am getting positive voltage. But whenever S1 and S2 are released or turned off simultaneously, I am getting negative voltage. This is negative and this is positive. The cycle is getting repeated. I think you can catch the important point from my explanation. Okay, it is very simple. Okay, so let us summarize the session. In this short video, I just explained how does class D chopper operate. Here, specialties S1 and S2 are operating simultaneously, either or turn on and turn off. Correct. You know that the chopper, the type D chopper is going to operate first and fourth quadrant. Okay, so this is regarding the basic information about class D chopper. Let me know if you have any queries. I'm going to address with you. Thank you very much for watching this video. Let me know if you have any query. Happy learning. I wish you all the very best for your exams. Thank you.